sudden he'll change his stance. Look at that. It's over.
So Sean Strickland was added alongside Mr. Pavlovich, and I'm going to try to talk about him as objectively as I can until I start fighting with him. His perks, as I added for him, as well as the other game changers that helped out with Sean Strickland, these perks suited him the best. Predator and Bulldog, giving +5 to those necessary stats for his footwork and blocking, laser focus as well, with +5 to his accuracy and his punch speed for his straight shots, and Weathering Storms is also for his block as well, with higher altitude giving him +3 to his cardio in the later rounds of rounds 3, 4, and 5. Punch power wise, 87. You know, the striking stats are okay, but what really helps him out are his move levels, which we are going to show. Grappling, the clinch stats, decent takedowns, decent top control. His health stats, now his health stats tied in with the perks like Bulldog and Weathering Storms are what's going to help him a lot with pressure fighting. You need to pressure fight with Strickland. Hang on the back for him is possible due to his level 5 jab, which you guys are going to see. And he also has a good oblique kick too that can be mixed up with the body teep, which helps him out with pressuring. But the ideal playstyle is going to be pressuring forward, plotting forward, and having a complete disregard from where your opponent's throwing at you. What he tries to do is that he tries to invoke a sense of panic with his opponent, right? Like he has real subtle shoulder roll defense. Like he tries to glide slightly out of range, and he's just constantly punishing you with these jabs. A lot of people will say, "Oh, doesn't have any power, etc." So he's dropped a couple guys, but mainly because he catches them out of position because they're trying to overcommit and reach for his head. When you attack his lower extremities, like Jared Cannonier did or Alex Pereira did before setting up the left hook up top, that's where you see Strickland have issues. And even with his fight against Kamaru Usman feinting up top, going low, going for the takedown, because his stance itself is not really an athletic stance per se, but it does help with clinching to smother his opponents, and it's just a bullying style, and it gives a lot of people fits. And in the middleweight division, where there's not too many technical strikers outside of, Whitaker, Pereira, and Adesanya, this style works extremely well, very, very well. And with level 4 boxing combinations, we can replicate how Sean Strickland fights to the best of our ability. As for all his shenanigans that he gets into, I'm not personally a fan of it, but we're gonna go over the ranked championships and have some fun. Costa is a very interesting pick. Well, thankfully this is middleweight and welterweight, so I'll probably be able to get Bilal done as well, and maybe Burns if I have enough time. But going against Costa, which is an ideal matchup for us with Strickland. I'm going to pressure forward, and we'll see what this Costa has to offer. How is he going to play?
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage.
Alright, so he's firing off kicks to try to get us to back off, but the Bulldog perk, as well as Weathering Storms, it allows our block to stay relatively high when we're walking forward as well as moving sideways, so we don't lose too much. And another thing you can do with Strickland is that he punishes extremely well with the cross. And this type of play style with Sean Strickland, it'll force a lot of players who try to plant and rip combination. So if I try to just step a little bit out of range in the middle of their combination, say they throw an uppercut or a hook, I can land this cross and do a good amount of damage. There we go. He also likes to definitely double up on the lead body hook. Also has a really nasty rear body hook as well. Mainly all coming off of the jab, but he does throw it in single variants as well. But it's just constant pressure. And I'd like to see this fight too. I don't know. Oh, okay. It's a little bit too close. 1-2, 1-2. This two's just popping him. There we go. We got a response that we want. Oh my gosh. Yo, that is see, this is what I mean, like 87 power, but the cross is at a high level, so we can constantly punish our opponent because of the cardio stat. Because Costa's cardio is not that crazy. Strickland's was at 95, as we saw. And we'll drop him again. See if he survives. Yeah, okay, cool. Just trying to be methodical with the ground and pound. Yeah, that level 2 cross. I mean, I said level 2, level 4 cross. Especially because of Strickland has a good He's not too tall for this division, and we got him out of there. Not too tall for the division, and he quits out and ruins the animation. That's all. That's fine. That's fine. I expect to cause some pain with Sean Strickland. But that level 4 cross, you can lead with it too. When it's at that high of a level, it is worth it to lead with it because of the hit stuns that the cross brings. We're gonna go load up another fight and hopefully get a better one. Jacker Manson. Not a lot of people like to pick Jacker Manson. This fellow, he's a subscriber to my channel. I think I played with him a couple of times when I'm doing like 3.5 star or 4-star fighter streams. I think next time I'll stream, I'll do 3.5 stars again. And there's a spike. I don't like this. This is not good. Okay. I wonder if he's streaming or something. That would suck because then my ult's out there. I have to change the name. But regardless. This is, 4-piece combination ending an uppercut. Keep plotting forward. Don't give him space to work. He's throwing these combinations because he wants me to back off. Yes. Perfect. Now Marshall was talking about this, right? With Song Yadong versus Ricky Simone. And you can force really bad shots from your opponent because of this amount of pressure. Oh, no, I denied that. Okay, cool. And you see that now he's kind of like panic grappling. Going clinch, land some more uppercuts. And he's just planting, ripping a 3-4-piece combination. And this fucking spike happens again. I hope. Come on. Please don't let me get hit by something. Okay, cool. Not a fan of these spikes. These are very weird. It's all good. We just keep pressuring with the 1-2. Hermansen's health stats, I know they're a little bit better than they were before because he's a 4.5 star now. There we go. Popping with the cross. Landing with the up. He's been consistently throwing an uppercut at the end of this 4-piece combination that he's planting and ripping. So that's a perfect opportunity for a counter window. But right now we're down here in bottom. So we're gonna have to try to get up. Oh, he denied it. Goes to side control. Interesting, he didn't go for the back. Here. There we go. Very important, especially with somebody like Hermansen. Oh, perfect. That's a sweep. Somebody like Hermansen, he has really nasty subs that you don't get caught up with negative GA. Negative GA is that there's certain positions in this game where once you get denial, even if the GA meter's not showing, your opponent has negative GA, and it's a really bad thing. It makes positions extremely stally. We can get destroyed on the ground, honestly, like in side control especially. And the only way to survive that, if somebody's keeping you down, is by undeniable faking. I have a video on undeniable faking, and I should probably link that at the link for this. We're gonna have the ref stand us up here, but it's like your one and only defense from somebody who can deny your fakes, because if they're denying your fakes, you're in deep shit. Another spike. Jeez, dude. Again, you see that? You see that animation? He's loading up the uppercut at the end of that 4-piece. We'll back him up and keep trying to draw this response from him. Go lands clean. Another uppercut for the slip counter, and we got him out. Ah, and he quit out. That's unfortunate. Strickland's a pretty solid 4-star. I'm not gonna lie, he's actually a pretty solid 4-star. You would definitely have to play like this with him. I think if you go against an Adesanya or a Pereira or Robert Whittaker, it'd be a lot more difficult to have this type of success. But shit, I don't give a damn. I'll take the Costas and Hermansens. I'll see if I have time for one more fight. So we'll get to searching. What the fuck is it with the Costas today? Did Costa drop a new meme on Twitter? A lot of people picking Costa. I managed to get Bilal done, which is good. We got about like 10 minutes left with these weight classes, so hopefully I can get a Burns fight in, and hopefully it's a good one. Oof. Okay, good. Perfect. This is a smart answer. Attacking the body of Strickland. But we're not going to be deterred. Just keep plodding forward. Nice spinning back kick with Costa. Good. Just stay here. We cannot allow for the play. Oh, fuck, that was a horrible one. We cannot allow for this player to push us back. That's not where we want to be. We want to be right here, so we can stay just out of range. Jab, jab, rear hook is another combination that Sean Strickland loves to employ. He mixes that up with the rear body hook well too.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
The Predator perk is working well too. Oof, good uppercut. I thought he was going to go to the body. It's fine. We'll stay right here.
Just misses there with the left.
No, he wants space. He wants. He's doing the right thing. Oof. He's doing the right thing that he wants space, but we're not going to give it to him. If anything, we're going to try to create space by pushing him back into the cage. But he's doing a good job of not totally conceding ground, and as I say that, he puts himself right back. There we go. That went through the guard. Those shots went through the guard. Woo, nice. It's good thing I didn't go to the body.
Oh, he's bleeding from his eyebrow. That shot cut him.
Another body too.
Some of the best kicks
oblique.
in the game that you'll see right there.
Not too many good kicks with the body teep and the lead leg side kick, or oblique kick as some would call it. Those two are a very good combination together.
Talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
There we go. That cross. Dude, that cross is nasty. Yo, we're popping his head back with this cross. It's also punishing the pulls really well, too. Crosses, jabs, those are the shots you want to land if your opponent's pulling their head too much.
I mean, just right away, blast the jab.
There we go. Stab him right in the body. Right when he just whiffed. He's feeling it. His body language is saying, that's fine, that's fine. We're not deterred. Pressure forward.
Beautiful body kick.
There we go. Another body tee. One more. Attack the legs real quick. Thought he blew a little block, but no. Let's go downstairs.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
And I believe Sean Strickland's going to main event another fight, which is great. The UFC is giving this dude a lot of main events. Like, there's a lot. There's plenty of fighters that deserve more main events than Sean Strickland, because he'd always talk about how he's willing to kill a man in there. And it feels like the dude goes harder in his sparring sessions than he does fighting in the UFC. Now, of course, that could be due to a lot of things. The fact that the dudes are actually trying to kill him. But then you see, it looks like the guys that he's fighting aren't exactly on his level. And he's just fucking wailing on him. So maybe Shark's more like a gym bully type of dude. Because he is good. He's top 5 in the middleweight division for a reason. But it's weird that we don't really see that type of aggression from him. He's a lot more calculated. Likes to keep up with the end of his punches. He's pressuring, but with his footwork, which isn't exactly the best. No, it's just a lot. It's like what I'm saying. Like, he's plodding forward. Plodding forward. He breaks his base a lot, but it seems like a lot of fighters outside of the head don't really do so. But this guy is not watching his head off at all. 2, 3, 4. Again, yes, dude. The cross as a punishment to a whiff out of range, and we got him out. Dude, the cross, when you have a fighter with this type of reach, that cross is a fucking beast of a weapon to use. That's something I would do a lot to intercept. You know, if you can try to use head movement, try to do a lot of things. If you're not comfortable with that, the best place to start is the cross, right out of range. Look, tries to throw the uppercut. He's just outside of that uppercut range, and the cross sits him down beautifully. I don't know what's going to be next for. I gotta check who he's actually going to fight. It's actually something I don't know on top of my head, but I know that he's going to fight soon. I don't know what exactly would warrant him getting into the title shot picture anytime soon, unless the champion wants him to fight. But I think if Robert Whittaker beats up DDP, I think I would be down to see Sean Strickland versus DDP, assuming he gets past whoever he's fighting. I believe it's a dangerous dude. But that's going to be it for Mr. Sean Strickland. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this showcase. Romero 17, I appreciate all of you. I'm out of here.